Right, good evening everybody and welcome to our Wednesday webinar, and I know that many people are excited to hear about the brand new Vivamk business plan, and tonight's training is just all about understanding the new pay plan. And as normal, my first slide always sticks, don't ask me why. Right, there's 4 ways to earn from the Vivamk pay plan. First way is retail profit. The second one is volume profit. And the third one is royalty bonuses. And as if that wasn't enough, there's also going to be incentive bonuses, which are specific Vivamk incentives, basically probably launched every now and again, that are going to pay rewards and cash. So that's the 4 ways to earn money. I'm going to start off with the retail profit because that is the most simple. Everybody earns 25% retail profit from day one. Now on this slide you can see the personal sales target and the volume profit. So let's talk about the volume profit. Down the left hand side you can see targets, and down the right hand side you can see percentages. Your volume profit is earned as you grow your personal retail or your group. So for example, retail 500, you will receive an additional 3%, and you can earn up to a maximum of an additional 10% in monthly volume profit bonuses. And there you can see the scale there: 1,000, an extra 5%, 2,000, an extra 7%, 4,000, which is the new premier, an extra 10%. And that's on your personal retail or group sales. I'm going to start by personal retail and volume profit. So this is the levels in personal sales. Start with your 500. You've qualified as a Vivamk Star 500, and this earns you an additional volume profit bonus of 3%. Now these bonuses are paid monthly, approximately 5 working days after the end of the month. So your total retail profit at 500 is 28%. So you're going to earn £125 retail profit, and you're going to earn a further £15 volume profit, giving you a total income of £140. Now it's fair to say at this stage that this is a very spare time business. Tonight you heard Lynette saying that she's got an order that she's processing for £350. So these figures are all pretty minimum. Let's go on to the next one, the 1,000. This is what we teach in our business, and we've taught it for years. A minimum of £1,000 part-time, and it has been regularly achieved. And in this plan you will qualify as a Vivamk Star 1000, and for that you get an additional bonus of 5%. So that's taking your total percentage profit up to 30%. So what do you earn? Your retail profit is £250. Your volume profit is £50. Your total profit is £300. So that's a Vivamk Star 1000. Going on to the next stage. And now with the amount of sales that we're generating online, 2,000 isn't an unrealistic target. You can achieve 1,000 with the catalogues and 1,000 online if you use all the different ways that we teach you. So at this level you've qualified as a Vivamk Star 2000, and you're going to get an additional bonus of 7%. That's a total profit of 32%. What do you earn? you would earn 500 retail profit, £140 volume profit is starting to grow, giving you a total income of £640. That's a fantastic income at that level. The next level I'm going to go up to is the Vivamk Premier, because that's where the next bonus and the maximum bonus kicks in. Now, to be fair, most people would aim to get to Vivamk Premier with a team, with their team. The average person retails between £1,000 and £2,000 a month. There are people who can and do retail £1,000 a week, but as I said, a lot of people prefer to do it with a team. However, if you do it on personal sales only, you will have qualified as a Vivamk Premier, and you're going to get an additional bonus of 10%, and that's you reach the maximum bonus, and that's a total profit of 35%. So what do you earn? Your retail profit would be £1,000. Your volume profit would be 400, giving you a total profit of £1,400. But what I'm going to talk about now is group volume profit. Most people retail, as I say, an average £1,000 upwards on a monthly basis. Group volume is made up of your personal sales and the sales of any team members in your group that have not qualified at Premier and above. So anybody who's under 4,000 will come into your group volume profit, and the same percentages apply. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some examples, and I'm going to repeat. I'm starting off small and I'm starting off minimum. So let's say that you introduced your friend and you show them how to retail £1,000 a month. Plug them into our system and just show them how to do what you've done. Your friend's going to earn 25% retail profit plus a monthly bonus of 5%. So their total earnings are 300, same as what you earned at £1,000. But this is your group sales. Your group has achieved 2,000 in sales and you've qualified as a Vivamk Star 2000. This qualifies you for an additional monthly volume profit bonus of 7% on your own group sales, your own sales and your group sales. On your group sales, you earn the difference. So for example, in this example, your friend qualified at 5%. So the difference in this case is 2% volume profit plus a further 2% on your own retail. So what would you earn? Your £250 retail profit, your volume profits went up to £70, and you've made a small group profit of £20 for your friend, giving you a total income of £340. But that's just one person. The more people you help make money, the more money you're going to make. So let's say another friend, heard about friend number one, earning £300. They want to earn £300. So let's say we teach your other friend, they're both doing £1,000. They're going to earn that £300. You would earn 250 retail profit, £70 bonus, it doesn't change, it's still 7%, and your group profits went up to 40, giving you a total income of £360. However, this is where it starts to get interesting. Introduce one more person to the group, doing £1,000, and you're a Vivamk Premier, and you're now on maximum profit. Now, Premier Distributor, you're going to earn an additional 10% on your own personal sales, and you're going to earn group sales at 10%. So if someone in your team retails 500, you will make 5%. In this example, you've achieved an additional 5%. Sorry, 1,000. I meant to say 1,000. I made a mistake of them. In this example, if someone in your team retails 1,000, you will have achieved an additional 5% on their turnover. They'd all achieve Vivamk stars, but there's a 3,000 turnover there, of which you get paid the difference, which is 5%. Retail profit, 250. Your volume profits now jumped to £100, and your team profit on only 3 team members is £150, giving you a total profit of £500. So the more people you help make money, the more money you can make. So now I'm going to just briefly cover royalty bonuses. And this level here is you as a Vivamk Premier doing your 4,000. So the minimum you need to do is 3, but I just put the 4,000. And you've got 5 people. Oh, Sam's doing 4,000 as well. You've got 5 premiers. You're a Vivamk principal. So if you help 5 people to get to premier, you're going to earn 3% on each of these premiers for as long as they are achieving that in the business. In this example, your income would be your own premier group, as you've seen for the previous slide, would earn you roughly 500. Your royalty bonus, I've missed out a bit there, on your 20,000, which is these 5 legs there, would be a further 600, giving you a total income of 1,100. Now, what I will say is, you won't have many premiers who are only doing 4,000. My average premier, all of them do 7,000 plus, and some are doing over 20,000. So this really is minimum levels that I'm basing these figures on. But this is only teaching 5 people to do what you've done, and you earn a part-time income of £1,100 a month. Now, I'm not going into percentages here or in any detail. If you want to earn between £20,000 and £40,000 a year, then please come back to the person that's sent you along to watch this video, or myself, and we'll show you how the royalty bonuses actually work. But in this example here, it's called a Vivamk Emerald Principal, and they need 5 principals to achieve this level. And I'll just go back to the previous slide. So 5 teams like that will give you the next Vivamk Emerald Principal, which is a minimum income of £23,500 a year part-time. Now, this pays 5 levels deep. This example is only showing you 2 levels deep, because it would get far too complicated in this presentation to go through each of the levels, which I'm showing you here. Hopefully by now you'll have seen this, and if you can see down the left-hand side are each of the levels I've just discussed. We still have the Vivamk star at £300, your star 500, 1,000 and 2,000, and then your premier, which you receive in retail and volume. The royalty bonuses kick in at bronze premier. You need to have a sales group of 3,000 outside your premier, and you'll get paid 3% on your first level. And you see it goes down there. 2, you go to the next level, 2%. 3, you go to the next level, 2%, and so on. The 4th and 5th levels at 1%, until you get further up the plan. Bronze, let's see, the one I was showing you earlier was the principal one. There's the principal one, the 5 premiers, 3%, 2%, 2%, 1%, and 1%. So there's a lot of money to be made building in depth, as well as helping people to get to that premier. Before I finish, I just thought I'd finish on some of the questions that were in Michael's questions and answers. And the first one was, that I noticed, was, why have I lost my platinum distributor 35% commission? Answer: I haven't taken it. It's been redistributed to give the business overall growth and sustainability. There has to be an equality and balance between retail profit and team building. And network marketing both have to go hand in hand to make a business flourish. An organisation can only pay out a certain percentage of its turnover to stay afloat and cover its own overheads. Through volume profit and royalty bonuses, it's possible to earn an equivalent income. In fact, just through volume profit. The retail profit percentage is now tiered. The cash is still all in the plan, just equally distributed to give us a fighting chance of substantial growth this year and in the years to come. There is no benefit in being a platinum distributor anymore. I might as well go into the standard plan and get myself a credit limit. What's your opinion on that? Answer: credit has already created a £50,000 company debt. Now that's the limit of £100. Naturally, that is not sustainable. Oops, sorry about that. That's not sustainable at any level. But it's saying at our level of the business. I'm looking at its feasibility for the future. We will not be able to transfer platinum over to standard, and furthermore, especially in the nurturing months, I may have to reduce or remove the credit facility for new people in the new future. I will communicate more about this in the coming days or weeks. So what about the online sales? What will the commission percentage be? Well, that's been raised because, as you know, they are to 25%. The online specials ran at 20% and they've now been raised to 25% in conjunction with the launch of the new sales plan. So that's exciting news. The plan for ease, this is the bit that I love as well. There's no more CVs. Yeah. The plan for ease of understanding at this point is based on sterling, pounds and pence. Naturally, to make it viable across multiple markets, there will be a nominal conversion unit, i.e. for Ireland, the work out the conversion unit, which is yet to be created, but at least at this juncture, it makes the strategy and basics behind it far easier to digest. In Michael's language, in Lynn's language, it makes it far easier to understand how you make money from the business without the CVs. So that is the pay plan. I'll go and ask any questions. And first, I'll just like to remind you, we've got our next